Hello Gun Nation, Big Johnson coming at you. Alright, we have the Taurus TX22 competition with the Bull Pro. This thing is it is huge as hell. I've got the Steam Demon on here from TANDEMKROSS. I've got the accelerator pedal on here. I've got their Victory trigger for the Taurus. I've got their extended mag well, yellow charging handle. And this one has the new lightened trigger spring. I have not shot it with the new lightened trigger spring. It's supposed to bring it down 2 pounds. It feels really light from just dry fire, but I have not tested it. I don't know if it's in or because it is probably heavier, and this is not a slide ride. This is bolted to the barrel, so I thought it would be a good option. And y'all know I love the Taurus pistol. But we're going to sit it out. We're just going to rip on it, see what this is. And I've got I don't know, 8 or 9 mags fully loaded. So we're just going to let it rip and have some fun. So let's very first shots. It is not sighted in. I'm going to check it for function and see what it does. Dial it in later. I'm going to see how far it's off. So I might take the first couple of shots just to check and see if it's even on anywhere. We'll check it out. Bull Pro. This thing is a monster. Wow, it's bright too. Let me turn it down. All right, there we go. Functioned perfectly, and that trigger's pretty damn sweet. It's definitely lighter. Pretty damn sweet. Looks like the last round had a problem. Yep, and it dinged it. It got a really good smack, and it didn't send it off. So, and it didn't eject it either, so it didn't send it. Here we go. Wow, I like this trigger. And if you're interested in any of these TANDEMKROSS parts, I'll leave a link below and my discount code that'll save you 10% off, or excuse me, 5% off any TANDEMKROSS part. It's not on sale. The Steam Demon's it's legit. Oh. Failure to feed. Look at that Steam Demon just pumping out those gases. It is shooting low and right. So it's not me. It's definitely shooting a little low and right. But we'll adjust it up. It's still within the head box. Yeah, you can see where I'm completely ripping a hole out of it, but I love this little thing. That'd be a lot of bees tearing you up right there. This is my little competition 22. Yep. She's a runner. Shit, one failure out of the whole run. This thing's badass. And look at that comp. 10 coat on it, so you can definitely see that she's working. Everything's face down range. The Bull Pro, that thing is a monster. It's huge. It never ever moves this window, and of course it's a 22. But I mean, this dot is fun. This gun is so fun. This is probably my funnest go fast gun, and that trigger poundage spring, the lower trigger poundage spring, it makes a difference. And you can run it in a stock Taurus 22, either the compact or the regular one, even with your factory trigger. All you're doing is pulling it down, or pulling the pin down, lifting it out, and changing the spring on the side. It is so easy to do. And I can't do an instructional video. I just did it on my own. I've done all the upgrades on my own, even replacing the actual trigger. But for the trigger poundage spring, you do not have to replace the trigger. But is this little spring worth it? It makes it even more better now. I love light triggers. That trigger's probably, I'll check it on my trigger gauge, but it's probably now like a 3-pound trigger. I mean, it's legit. I think before it was like maybe a 4.5, but now it's got to be like a really light 3-pound trigger. Maybe even a high 2-pound trigger, but is it worth it for this little spring? Yeah. And again, if you want any TANDEMKROSS parts, I will leave a link below and my discount code. It'll save you 5% off. So thanks so much for watching. And remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on.